All right, so apparently the GoPro app does not support the the GoPro 7 Black does not support live stream view, but you can see how much kilobits per second you get in on your internet. You can view or share the link to this video. So I am testing out the GoPro 7 Black, and I've been doing some testing, calibrating, also working on some other stuff and live streaming. And I come to this point where the GoPro might be a viable tool for live streaming. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna go check out my channel, and oh, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm actually gonna mute this. Just want to channel, and oh, it looks good. It looks really okay. I'm gonna shut the volume down, and it looks good. It looks really sharp. I got Pro Tools on. I got everything set manually, if you guys are curious. Everything is set to manual. ISO set to manual, shutter speed set to manual. So, since we are doing the live stream, I wanted to talk about, where is it? Aha! I want to talk about Chronos. Chronos is a indie filter brand that makes indie filters for GoPro 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I purchased this for $60 through Amazon. And looking for the specs, I wanted to have 4 indie filters because they will make a difference. So the ND4 is 2 stops, the ND8 is 3 stops, the ND16 is 4 stops, and the ND32 is 5 stops. Right here. So the problem with these ND filters is not that it has a color cast or anything, but it slightly does a little bit. But that's fine because I always color correct everything in post. It's the fact that my ND number 8, which is a 3-stop filter, the bezel mount that's inside of this came off while it was actually attached to the GoPro. And the only thing that was left was the housing. Well, the housing, which is this, the tab that you pull off. So I had to crazy glue them together. I am going to send these back because this is defaulty, but really, really good. I have some footage that I want to show you guys that I went for a scooter ride to the post office because I sent out the giveaway yesterday. So be subscribed to my Instagram if you want to hear about the free giveaways. So I fixed it. It works. Now, the indie choice for me during the daytime from 10 to 4 would be number 16. So it works really efficient. The blue sky comes in play. There's a lot of details and contrast comes back, which is important. And I also respect the 180-degree law for shooting video manually. And the ND filters give you that nice motion blur too, and limit some of that jerk. But I shooting at this is shot at 2.7K at 24 frames a second. So if I was to put the ND filter on right now, let's do that. Let's wait till some light comes in. And I'm gonna put this on right now. And you should see a difference. And the difference is kind of subtle. So that's the ND4. So, but I kind of want to leave it off in a sense. Because now I'm crushing the blacks. And I'm indoors kind of, but there's some light, but not enough light. I like it when it's good, but now I took it off and then more light comes in. So I'm just going to leave it off for now. But I also wanted to share my experience with the Chronos ND filters. How they're made, it's not worth $60. I'm sorry, Chronos, but you made these out of fucking cheap plastic. I'm sorry to use the language, but literally, these are a pain. This is literally destroying the integrity around the lens on my GoPro. And the materials that are supported with the Pro, it's leaving marks on my GoPro, which is a bad thing. I don't want to leave marks on my GoPro if I have to resell it someday. So Chronos, you never think about that, but these are made from plastic. Just listen to how they sound when I drop it. Super cheap plastic. I should have purchased and spent the extra $50 and got the Pro versions that are made out of a metal chassis or aluminum or magnesium chassis, which is much better because the hybrid shooter got me interested in buying GoPros, ND filters for the GoPros or for your action cams. And I always watch the hybrid shooter when I look at products like this. And his information is just spot on. But yeah, this plastic, I could have spent the extra $25 and got the Polar Pros, or $30, $40, and got a better quality out of these. I'm not saying that the ND filters are bad, because they're not. It's just the housing and the construction of it is just... Trust me, I'm trying to keep myself composed before I start swearing. Because that's how I feel about these ND filters. Now, I'm not complaining. They do the job. But I don't want an ND filter that, if I want to take it off and switch ND filters and the housing and the frame comes off separately, that's not a good product. It's not a good product, in my opinion. I think Chronos have a lot to learn. And people recommend these, which, yeah, I guess they do work. And they do. They work. But anyway, thank you, Aaron, for the donation. Thank you, Mr. Walker, for the donation. Thank you for supporting the video. The POV videos. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that you guys took the time out and showed your love. And that's what I'm talking about. Panda Nation all the way. I appreciate that, guys. You guys are really are part of this Panda Nation. The real Panda Nation. But anyway, that's why I say, guys, gotta follow me on Instagram, because there's a bigger Panda Nation than you think. I got Instagram followers. We can all be a family. I try to emphasize that here at the hostel, but you know, people have their own ways of trying to make them look like they're the victims. Or sorry guys, I'm talking about something unrelated, but if you guys wanted to know, and I'm always transparent, there's been some shit going on down in the hostel that I do not appreciate. So I'm gonna keep it really 100 Panda Nation style. Don't give a damn what I'm about to do. It's not defamation. When I try to provide help one time, and the very first time, it will be my last for this person. I got crucified basically for acting. Mind you, I was watching Apex Legends videos when I was interrupted. So you keep that in mind. Who interrupts who first for no apparent reason, and then you want people to listen to you, but when someone says one thing, you take it out of context. Don't ever disrespect me. Everyone knows. Don't ever disrespect me, because I don't disrespect you. So, and you do not want to learn what's going to happen after. I protect my friends and I protect my family. But the one important thing I have to learn is protect myself. When I stand up for myself, that's for good reason. Not for any bad reason or trying to be the tough guy. But when I provide some advice, take it with a freaking grain of salt. I keep telling people this, but people don't listen. It comes out the other ear. People want to imagine that I'm the problem. Not the problem, son. I am not. I'm definitely not the problem. And you do not want me to be the problem. Ask Porchlight. Ask anyone in Madison. You do not want me to be the problem. So, yes, everyone, the hostel life has been a little bit tainted with a lot of negativity. You know what? The consulate and embassy was right. I should have been discreet about what I do for a profession. But no, I want to be more transparent and let people know kind of what I do. Now, you know, the embassy is going to be paying for my hostel stays. Because of, like, guys, I have an annual lease for a place in Vancouver. I don't rent anymore. Don't want to rent anymore. That's too problematic. You know? It's too problematic. Renters for fucking... You know, I'm sorry, renters, but I rented before. I had a slumlord. She lost her court battle because she wasn't thinking. I documented everything from videos. I was like, you sure you want to make that claim? I warned my landlord, well, a landlord back in 2010. I warned this woman. This is why I help students in Madison, Wisconsin find housing. Better housing. You do not want to rent from this property management because she doesn't fix things appropriately. I documented everything and she lost. Big time. Had to pay all the rent money back to us. Me and Judy was fucking happy about that. It's like, yeah, you try to defamate our character and say we did this, we damaged this. First and foremost, we never damaged the apartment because we were hardly even there. We are full-time students, undergrads, first and foremost. I don't get home till like 12 at night, sometimes 1 o'clock. Our electricity bill was like $20 a month. Our food consumption is more of, you know, parents sending us gift boxes and feeding us and etc., blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. So, people that claim, listen, I also have my disagreements and my doubts in people because I keep hearing inconsistent stories. The stories are never the same. It's never the same. I went to my shit and I broadcast it so people be aware of, like, I'm not afraid to hide my faults. But don't try to intimidate me with education. Come on. And see, you know what, I'm going to digress on this topic. I just want you guys to know that Panda, Big Papa Panda here, is not in distress. Because Big Papa Panda is always trying to stay positive. After learning some truths about some photographers and trying to understand them and trying to, you know, even make the compromise to look past the negative part, I couldn't, because racism is a really bad thing and I do not support it. Okay. You're a photographer, you want to be part of my community? No racism. Everyone here is lovey-lovey. You love the Asians, you love the Indians, you love the Russians, you love the Germans, you love the French, you love the British, you love the Hawaiians. I want you to love everyone. If you can't do that, then you gotta leave. See ya. Sorry to break your balls, but eat a bag of dicks. But that's how I feel. This is my community. You do not control the community. The community makes it a better place when I have positive people. Yes, we also have ups and downs, but we don't take our ups and downs and we don't bring it on onto other people when other people are having a very good day and a positive day. Like I said earlier, I was just mind my own business watching Apex content. Interrupted. That's strike one. Two, you didn't take my grain of salt advice. Strike three, you took it out of context, then you started accusing me. That's when I draw my fucking lines. Call the police or whatever. I can do whatever you want. But like I said, I think I'm more professional than a lot of people other than the manager here at the hostel. I like Justin. I think Justin is a good fit as a manager. He's flexible. But he keeps repeating himself. Guys, have to clean your dishes when you're done with them. And clean the kitchen when you're done. Other people got to use it. COVID-19, hello? Why are you people not listening? That's how I caught the pink eye. And I'm being so certain that now I think I caught the pink eye in this place. Not at KGW. Here. Because I went out and bought medicine for my eye because my eye started itching and irritated again. It's here. I'm washing my hands. I'm sanitizing, guys. I even got a bottle of sanitizer next to me. It's that when I touch something, if I touch my face by accident or move my mask, that's when those germs that are on my hands are jumping on my skin as I move my mask. This is why people have to wash their freaking hands and sanitize. Before you get in the kitchen, this is just a consideration because I heard the managers and the department managers tell you, when I walked in here and Jim gave me the lowdown, it's like, hey, you've been here before, but things are a little changing. Due to COVID-19, I need you to wash your hands before you enter the kitchen. I need you to wash your dishes, clean the counters, so everyone. I said, I got you, Jim. I love the owners. I got them. I don't care. If I have to wake up at 7 o'clock every morning to help clean the dishes, that's fine with me. Do not care. Because that's how I want my house. And that's how you should keep your house. If you want to stay free from COVID-19, do what the public health requires you to do and follow the guidelines. It's not hard. It's not very hard. But people make it hard here. Other countries are doing so much better than here. But recently, Japan had a spike. Because, yeah, they thought it was not many, but they had to be sure. And now Tokyo is thinking about shutting down. That's a first in 60 years. Tokyo hasn't been shut down since World War II. Tokyo always had been rebuilt since then. And now they're talking about shutting down completely just to keep people safe. And people in Japan do respect the public health guidelines so much. The South Koreans do too. Look what they're doing. They have prepared themselves. So what is the United States doing now? Keeping people trapped here in some cases. Some people don't have jobs. The president's telling people to like find a new path. How? When COVID-19 is out there. This is why new leadership needs to be in place. And I don't want Biden as a president either. I'm sorry. We need someone intelligent that has diversity skills, has a sort of clean record, because there's no one with a clean record. Not even I have a clean record. I got arrested in Japan for a bar fight. And I didn't start the bar fight. I tried to break it up, get these guys to get along, and we all get arrested because, can't be a hero all the time. But with that said, this is a really good test of the GoPro. I think it's working really, really nicely. And I think it works well, but that's my take on reality here. We're 20 minutes into this live stream. I think it's very good. So, like I said, guys, take everything with a grain of salt. You guys know what I do for a living. I like to help students, advocate, help people that are in poverty. That's what I did for HUD. So, case manager and all, and intake, and working for Porchlight, yeah, I don't think I want to kind of do that work, because that work was full of racism among blacks versus blacks. It was disgusting. I can't believe my eyes. And those that are in office, yeah, I'm talking to the directors and everyone. Close your eye on the fact that their rights were violated. Well, it's all on YouTube now. And I'm not taking it down, because that's my content and my right. I was protecting myself from what the bad things that were going on at Porchlight. I'm not going to tolerate that. Yeah. And the employee with HUD, it's very good to know what this is going on here. And they already got I call it my dissertation. And yes, the EEOC also got theirs, and they're really concerned about what took place. Like, it's online. The videos, everything. It's like, what, over 24 so far? Showing you some highlights. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I got footage that I did not upload it. So, and I'm using that for court. So, but with that said, everyone, and I don't think I have to go to court, because Porchlight doesn't want to deal with it. See? It shows you. Alright, we in 23 minutes. I want to see if it overheats. Because the GoPro overheated in 4K when I was testing it. It took, what was it, 57, 59 minutes, and then overheat because the temperature went to like 146 Celsius. Way past this threshold. So, yeah. It's hot. Hot. Clean my computer. Gotta get the dust out. This is how I make my things, and keep my things pristine and clean. Get out of here, dirt. Get onto that keyboard. Rocket blowers are the best tools. Okay, no one says I use this thing for everything. I use this for my lenses, sensors, computers, phones, tablets, ND filters, name it. This is the true versatile tool in photography. Alright, got most of the dirt out. And I wasn't very pleased last night when I went to the park. Tell you the truth, like, I'm not gonna say what happened, but you know, the person did a whoopee on me. She turned around and, yeah, it's a long story, but yeah, it's a long story, and I'm gonna keep it that way. And really surprised me. Why is this not coming out? Oh, I'm using the wrong one. I ran out of beer. That was so tasty. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, guys, yeah, also, while I'm here, I guess I can make a video about that another time, because I just want to test this and see how long it would do well. And I think, looking at my live stream right now, I'm thinking I'm going to give up on OBS. I wish I could use the GoPro 7 as a webcam, but you can only use the GoPro 8 as a webcam. And I think GoPro should make it accessible, or try to make it accessible for the GoPro 7 Black to be a webcam. So I really think GoPro should look at the advantages there, because people still have the GoPro 7 Black, and 8 just came out, and 8 is not that impressive in certain areas. So, but it's impressive in stabilization now. Better stabilization, which is great. But interface is better, and you can actually, like I said, use it as a webcam, live stream as well when I'm doing it on the Pro 7 Black. But yeah. So if you guys are curious, first and foremost, you guys complained about the videos. All right? You guys complained about the POV videos not looking as sharp as other freaking YouTubers. I'm not like other YouTubers, dude. I try to emphasize budget-related videos that use what you already have. You guys missed the underlying statement. Use what you have without crossing expense. You guys complained so much. And then Aaron said, yeah, you should get a GoPro. It would definitely fix that iPhone issue that I was having. And iPhone X does not have stabilization anymore. Isn't that suck? A $1,000 phone does not have stabilization, but Apple wants me to send it in and pay them to get it fixed. Yeah, right. I'm not paying for something that you did, Apple. And that's software related, because now that started happening with my iPhone 6, and that's when you guys complained about the content. And I was not aware that it was just going to shake the way it did so seriously. From my view, it looked fine. Like doing this with the chest plate. Yeah, I had this chest plate, I had the iPhone on it, and I was looking at it, it looked fine. But when I exported to the computer, the edges were blurry because of the stupid kit lens that I'm going to get rid of. Not only that, it actually was very shaky. I spent time stabilizing the footage, and it still was choppy. And you guys complained. So, you guys complained so much, I made the investment. I got the GoPro 7 with 2 batteries and the charger. 2 cables, the mount, and everything for $200. I made an investment for my freaking video, a video that I cannot make $200 off because no one supports it. Not no one. Let me take that statement back. Very few people support it. And when you make an investment to create content to please an audience, and your audience is still not happy or just saying, oh, you made an investment, cool, yeah, thanks for doing that for me. What they're doing for you is subscribing to your channel and showing support. This is why I made a statement on Facebook and Instagram. Patreon users get first dibs. I have a Patreon in the description. So don't get mad if I don't post the content first. I'm sorry. These people, these folks, these nice folks are trying to support what I do as a photographer. But now it's turned out I might have to travel as a photographer and make my money. And I just confirmed today with Stephen Hawkins, baseball season is canceled. No more, there won't be sports photography this time around. Stephen Hawkins is one of the best baseball photographer, sports photographers that I know that takes some stunning photos. Yes, he's a Nikon shooter. Yeah. But right now he's having difficulties, and I want you guys to give him some love to Stephen Hawkins. He has an eye infection, can't see out one eye, and I think that's his trusty eye. But just show him some love, everyone. And in the comments, Stephen Hawkins, Hopkin, we love you. In the comments, please do that for me, because he's a good man, and he lives in California, and he does all the Giants, the San Francisco Giants baseball games. He covers all of them, and dude, his images are just stunning. Like, just oof. Like, ow, is that a 300 f2? Wow, yeah. That's why I kind of want to invest in a Minolta 200mm f2.8. I know that's a big lens, but for portraits, it's going to be a beast. For portraits, beast mode. But yeah, that lens was amazing when I ran it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I literally, you have to go down the street to get the picture. Like Kindred from Texas, when he's using those telephoto lenses, he's way from his subject. Yeah, I'm doing that. Like, can you switch? You switch. Yes. Chin up. Chin up. You gotta yell. That's how bad it is. So yeah. But it's actually a fun experience. That's why I emphasize a lot that go out there and just shoot. Just have fun and try to do the best you can. But guys, I'm doing giveaways on Instagram, not on YouTube. Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you want the giveaways. I just gave away a F.18 monitor. I'm going to be giving away this. You guys are going to love this. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You guys were like, oh, it's a newer product. Hold on for a second here, sir. Calm your horses now. Who would like to win one of these strobes? Huh? Huh? You like to win one? Would you like to win? Follow me on Instagram. That's all you have to do. And leave a comment. And when you see a live stream, it's going to be ransom. So keep that in mind. It's ransom. So there's no draw. I'm going to just pick a person that is more active and more responsive on Instagram. And follow me in the live streams. You're going to get the strobe. Now keep in mind, let me clarify some things. I spoke to Newer and they confirmed, and I confirmed it as well. You can use Godox triggers with the system. You can actually buy the flash unit for Nikon, Sony separately without a trigger. Yes, I even had the links. That's what they send me through email. Newer's Marketing send me the emails that I'm going to update the information into all of my videos that is related to this. So go check those out in the next 24 hours. I have to update them because they send me some very important links that have compatible triggers for this system. You can use it for Sony, Nikon. Like I said, it's just the trigger is set for the Nikon. So like I said, you can use the Godox. And you can also pair this up with speed lights and slave mode. So that's an option, and that could be Godox or whatever system that you're using. But yep, next week, at the end of next week, someone's getting a new strobe. That's how we do it on the Panda Nation. So money coming out my pocket. This is not sponsored by Newer. Newer didn't ask me to do this. This is coming out my pocket. So keep that in mind. My pocket. Not Newer's, not the hostels, not my parents, not the agency. Yeah, my pocket. Because, like I said, I'm keeping my word. I'm giving back big time. That job took a lot of my time in photography, and it's time to get back into the game, baby. I guess. I think it's time to get back in the game. Because, you know, I'd rather work for the embassy than work for, yeah, I have more flexible time. That's the thing. It's, God damn it. Working for that agency was taking all of my time. I did not have time to make a lot of content, as you were aware and saw. I would maybe post like one video a week or every 2 weeks, which was terrible. And then my roommate, she's sad. I liked her though. Everyone thought we were a couple. I was like, yeah, I can see you are pretty. But I don't, wow. But she was my roommate, and we had some difficulties with my job, because she knew that I wasn't the same after a little bit. Not sleeping, more concerned, being called in the middle of the night because one of my clients overdosed. That's a stressful job. And my buddy Glenn, that's still a case manager there, he has to deal with that kind of crap. I feel bad. He should literally work for the UN. And like, he can do it. I know he can. He has 10, 12 years of experience. I know he can job at the UN. I know he can. He has the qualification, he has the ability, he has the passion to help people. I want him out of there. But, you know, he lives in Madison and he likes Madison. He's from New York, by the way. Or, well, New Jersey, but he's from the East Coast. But, yeah, like I said, New York, New Jersey, Jersey City, whatever. Still, I'm calling that tri-state area. But, yeah, he is a good man. He's the one that brought me this. See, my friends know what I want. Panda. My friends know what I want. They know that I want panda. Panda. And the same person that made me this mask is actually make me a custom panda RDF passport bag. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get it. She told me this week she was making it, but she had to run into the hospital. And she's on my Instagram. If you guys want a custom mask, if you guys have any fabric that you want to send her, you can DM her. Just follow me on Instagram. You'll see the post with the mask. With like, there's like 9 people. That's who you follow. And let her know, like, hey, can you make me a mask in this fabric? I can send it to you. And, you know, her masks are, I don't know, actually. I paid 20 bucks, 15, 20 bucks for one. And the quality is so good. Like, literally so good. I have 2. I got 2. And, like, it's rigid, and I washed it several times, and still, look how rigid that looks, still. Not a wrinkle at all. Look, its formation stays still, which is great. So, I like supporting my friends. And, yeah, she works in the hospital as well. She's on the front lines cleaning, and I'm really worried, but she's doing a great job, and she's doing fantastic. Yeah, I got like a lot of friends and colleagues and graduate friends that are on the front lines right now, and you know, that's who I've been supporting too, like on the side. And you know, they need their encouragement, and they're the ones that need the support too, because they go through a lot of stress. A lot of people don't keep forgetting that medical professionals go through a lot of stressful incidents. So yeah, so anyway, with the GoPro 7 Black app, it didn't want to connect to Facebook for some reason, but it connected to YouTube. Like I said, GoPro, you got a lot to work on. But with that said, everyone, hopefully this has been entertaining. It's been 38 minutes. I think this shit is good. Image quality is nice, Aaron. I know, man. The GoPro is looking good as a webcam option. And I think I'm going to give up on the OBS. No, I'm not going to give up on the OBS. I love OBS. Because people claim they know OBS, but they don't really know OBS. Because if you don't know bitrate, then you don't know OBS. And the people here, you know, claim that they're YouTubers. They don't know nothing about OBS. OBS has changed probably when the last time you have used it. OBS used to be easy to work with. But now it's getting more product intuitive, where filmmakers are using it to transition to certain scenes. I use my keypad here to transition. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what, on this side of my laptop keyboard, I guess I can show you. Just move it right there. I use this as my transitions, and then I got certain keys to start animations. So, like A, Z, and M and L are my animation keys. And Shift and underscore is actually my start and record button for recording. But the other key, Shift and colon, is actually for recording live streams on the fly. But since I'm not able to live stream due to the poor Wi-Fi here, I'm using my own hotspot to do the live stream. Yes, I'm using my own hotspot to do this live stream right now. It's working so much better than the Wi-Fi here. I can't connect. So, Oh yeah, the GoPro connection is pretty sweet. It is sweet. Oh, I like this view. I like how the laptop is right here. You can see. Yeah, I think I like this view better. But yeah, oh, the door is open. Holy crap. Okay, that was I had the door open, so everyone was probably listening. Good. I hope you are. But yeah, the angle is great. I love the view. I have it on super wide, so apologize, but I think I like the super wide. And let's check out the stabilization. Should we check out the stabilization while we live streaming? Should we? Should we? Seasick, all right. Oh, that stabilizer is looking good. There's a delay on the stream, so yeah, I noticed that there's a delay, but it stabilizer is working on live stream. Holy crap! I think I'm in love. Sorry, OBS. I'm gonna have to play with you once in a while now. I know we had our times in our relationships, and we've been together for so long. Even complications with my NVIDIA graphics GTX card. You wouldn't want to function, but now when I got you to work, due to your new codecs, it's working flawless. But now, the GoPro 7 Black has come in my favor, and I think I'm going to start a secret relationship with her. So if you don't mind, OBS, I'm going to cheat on you now with the GoPro. So, if you want to do a ménage à trois, that's fine. I'm down with that. Do a live POV. Ooh. But the thing is that you won't even get to see the images. And that's what I want to show the audience, is the images. The images look great. That's why I'm so GoPro it soon. You better GoPro. You got me to do it. I'm gonna force it on you, Aaron, to actually go get it. So, Aaron Anderson, everyone, very, very talented photographer out of Puerto Rico. Holla. And I also have another photographer in Puerto Rico, Aaron, that you have to meet. He's such a talented rollerblader and such a talented photographer. Trust me, you're going to be blown out when you meet him. Okay, first and foremost, let me actually try to connect you guys now. Let's see. Let me find... Because he... You know, we grew up rollerblading together when I used to come to New York off and on. And I always Abid Colbert photo. So if you find him, Aaron, please let him know that Panda sent you, and you guys live in the same neighborhood. He's from Puerto Rico. He's in Puerto Rico now. You have to link up with him. He's going to blow your mind. Look at his photography. He's going to really... He does a lot of sports photography, too, and portraits and street and urban photography and architecture. So, dude, such a talented man. Let him know. Panda sends you. And, yeah, you have to meet up with him. You're going to be like, dude, now you're going to have your entourage in Puerto Rico now. You're going to have your entourage, and he's going to blow you away. And you have to meet up and just link up with him and just have fun. Trust me, he's going to take some really nice shots of you, and I want to see how he does it, because he is talented. He went to New York for a while, him and his family and his kids. They had a difficult time trying to live there because of the expense, because that's what happened to me when I lived in New York. The expense was killing me. The subway system sucks. This is why I was like, I miss Japan so much. The subway system in Japan was always on time. New York subway system is like, oh, there's a 10-minute delay. Sorry for the inconvenience. Do we get a reimbursement, MTA? Do we? Do we even get an option for a reimbursement? This is bullshit. Because in Japan, if the conductor is late, he is penalized, and penalizing a conductor in Japan is very severe. They take it seriously. So And everyone takes their job seriously in Japan. That's why I take everything that I do so seriously. And I'm sorry that you guys think I'm coming off the wrong way. No, that's just cultural differences. This is why Americans and everyone else should understand culture. In Japan's culture, everything is pretty much on time. Your food, your service, your transportation, getting home, the certain time you get home, when you take a shower, when you have to be to ride your bike, because subway systems shut down at 11:35. So, yeah, that's the last train. So, and you know, either you bike home, or most business individuals like myself working in a major city, stay in the city, go to some place. I need to let my dog out. Aaron says he needs to let his dog out. Dog gotta go poo poo. But yeah, this is why I kind of still have this. I do still have this this rant with American lifestyle, even though like you guys heard, guys. This is why I stopped making content in French. I stopped speaking Arabic because you guys were like, "Hey, can you translate that?" Remember that the very first 10 videos. I'm not sure if you guys remember, or Aaron, you remember, but my first 10 videos on the 646 Studios channel, because I have 3 YouTube channels. Yeah, people complained. Dude, you're black. You can speak English. Insulting me because I either spoke Japanese or speaking in French, or it was just okay. English is this, and then when I started doing English, you guys made fun of my dialect. So I practiced. I went to the ESC classes and practice, and now I got this shit unlocked. And now you guys are complaining about footage. If I had a belt where every time someone said something like that, I whoop you, I get $1. But yeah, guys, I'm very happy, and the battery is going. Here's the thing with the live stream, though: the battery drains much faster. I'm noticing that when I was shooting 2.7K, and I downsampled that footage. By the way, it's downsampled to 1080p. The battery lasted about 1 hour and 43 minutes. Now this is only lasting about close to maybe, I would say, an hour, maybe 10 minutes. So there is a battery flux. That's why I got 2 batteries. That's why I got the 2 batteries. But anyway, everything is being controlled by my phone right now. Everything is being controlled by my phone because I got the app going. Says that my health stream is it doesn't really give you allocation, but yeah, but it's up there and it's working. And sad life out there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking out there in the secret garden. So anyway, I'm trying to quarantine myself. I got a job, and I want to have this job, and I don't need to get sick anymore. I think the quality looks amazing. Sorry, Canon. Well, I don't know. I think comparing to my Canon, I think my Canon in live stream is much better. This is just shot in 2.7K. That's why it looks really, really good. And I'm looking at it, and I'm using my hotspot. I'm using my hotspot right now because the Wi-Fi here is just, it's awful. It's not awful. It's just like, it's inconsistent. It shuts off sometimes. It comes back on. Then I stop using it. Yeah, it says that it's streaming in 720p, but I'm not sure what the GoPro 7 is actually processing, because in the settings, look, I can show you too. I believe I can show you. Okay. Wait, can I show you? Oh, okay. But in my settings, in the GoPro settings, I have it at 2.7K, so it's probably downsampling to 720. That's why it looks so good. And 720. So maybe it's doing some type of processing. Maybe it's downsampling to 720p, which gives it a much cleaner image. But to me, viewing it right now, it looks good. It looks good. You need to do live POVs, then the next video, do a quick video share. Ooh, I don't share my photos. You want to share? Instagram me. I did that before. Not a POV, but sharing my photos. Yeah. You need to do a POV. Then next video you do a quick share photo. Okay, yeah. I get it. Show the photos after. The results after I edit. I get it. And like talk about it. Yeah, maybe. I'm not gonna do it tonight. Here's the problem with the GoPro now. There's some downsides. It's not all pretty and glorious with the GoPro 7 or 8. And low light with the GoPro 7 Black, it kind of suffers. I don't like it at ISO 3200. It looks grainy as hell. So I found a compromise. If I was to shoot 1080p, 24 frames a second in manual, ISO control between 800 and 3200, it looks good. But 2.7K, yeah, I'm stretching no pixels on that sensor. I'm kind of, especially in low light, it works very efficient in really bright conditions. Even the stabilization works better when you have more light coming into the sensor. When there's a low light situation, the GoPro struggles to maintain stabilization, and I think the stabilization actually works with the ISO performance, which I thought about buying the Osmos Pocket, but I can't mount that kind of in like, can I? What did it? Does it have a 1/4 thread on the bottom? Wait, let me see. If I was to mount that like this, hold on, wait a second. See, investment. I made an investment for you guys because you guys need good content. You don't need that sugar-coated stuff. Photographers trying to sell you Sony 12 to 24 lenses. It's actually a pretty good lens. I like it. But expensive, $3,000. Sony, who's making $3,000 right now due to COVID-19? Be real. Okay, so if I was to mount, yeah, that would be like sticking right up here, and I'm like, oh wow, like in my mouth area. It'd probably be. Yeah, it'd probably be right here, right above my chin area, because it's small. It's about this big. So it'd probably really like come up right here, because I'm like, oh wow, coming close there. My chin's coming kind of close. Okay, I might actually buy that now and see how that works. But the GoPro 7 actually, the stabilization doesn't work at low light situations. So I'm going to try to do most of my POVs and do the day and then do golden hour into nighttime and see how that works. So people, take this with a grain of salt in advance. The GoPro 7 Black in low light stabilization might be a little choppy in the future. So I guess we're going back to shaky footage again. No matter what I do and what I try to invest in, I'm still going to get shaky footage at night. I guess what I'm going to have to do is hire a freaking assistant to carry around my Canon 80D and my IRIX 15 with my stabilizer. By the way, speaking of the stabilizer, let's go get the baby. So what I did was add a GPS tag to this. I hot glued and clay glued a GPS tag for this because I actually put my name in I'm gonna do all this other stuff, but yeah. But anyway, I was able to fit everything that the gimbal is required to have inside. Look at that. Beauty, isn't it? I got the hand grip, which is a leather grip. Nice. Now, Zhiyun sells this tripod thing for $30. $30. I got this for 20 bucks. And it's the same thing and much better than the Zhiyun's monopod. Because if, as you can see, the feet go all the way around. But the Zhiyun tripod mount, the feet is inside, so it sticks to the ground. I don't like that. It's not practical because like, and I got a quick release plate. Quick release plate. Wow, handful. See, so I can just take it off the gimbal anytime, lock it in. So if it's on the gimbal, I can just like disable it, put it mount it to something else. So I need to buy another one in this order to make that happen. So don't get the Osmos Pockets. Why? Oh, the pocket was shift and not point forward. Oh wow, that's pretty bad. Why didn't someone else didn't say that? But anyway, L bracket. The gimbal is all in package here. The GPS is underneath all this. So this goes here. And this goes here. And then just close it. Oops. And secure it. I have a lock for this, so I'm going to lock it down. But yeah, so not using it as much as I was before because I was just using it to show you guys the C-Log and the S-Log profiles and try to do what I can. But the battery looks like it's surviving. I think I've got about, I might have the same amount of time because it just looks like the battery's about to die. But yeah, it looks great. But guys, it's getting a little late. Ooh, I like the skin tone. Now look, because there's a light source coming out there. But yeah, but thank you, Aaron, for the donation. Thank you, Mr. Walker, also for the donation. Guys, this videos wouldn't be possible. So if you guys watch this later on and you guys like how goofy I am, but serious I am too at the same time, but also passionate at the same time and motivated, please support the channel, subscribe, like, and share. All the links will be in the descriptions. I didn't actually have time to put the links in the descriptions for this one because this was supposed to be a live test from the GoPro, but since we are doing all these quick assessments on the GoPro, I just let you guys know what I discovered with the GoPro. Now, take everything with a grain of salt. I'm telling you right now, in low light, you're going to see some shaky footage. It's not stable. Once it hits like the ISO 1600, it kind of falls apart on the stabilization. That's what I did see in my new POV video. When I was going into certain dark spots, the stabilizer would just like bounce up and down. You can see it. But when I got into really bright locations, oh, that stabilizing was flawless. Like, oh my god, butter smooth. Like butter and steak. Even though I don't eat meat. But that's what some of you guys would probably say. I don't know, like peanut butter and jelly. But I like peanut butter and jelly with bananas, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. And that's the sandwich of breakfast. You guys gotta have it. But please do not use fake jelly. You have to use 100% jam. Has to be from fruit in order to get that experience that I'm trying to share with you. Because trust me, you eat that peanut butter. It's on my Instagram. I got people hooked with it. They're like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm like, with the right bread, multi-grain. Don't do white. Do wheat, multi-grain, or do any of the 9 oaks. Much better for the brain power and for your body, so you can put some nutrients in you. I'm all 100% jam. See? You eat jelly, you eat high-carb syrup, bro. That's poison. I don't like that. That's banned anyway in certain countries. But here in the US, they love that stuff. It's it. Showed. Whiter the bread, sooner the dead. Oh, whiter the bread, sooner the dead. Yeah, I guess. But it's all food. I just like multigrain, nine oaks, and wheat, honey wheat, not honey wheat. It's really hard to find in Japan. I could probably find it. Agave wheat bread. So how that works is like they take agave and I guess I don't know. They possibly I don't know, like the honey. I don't. Yeah, I don't even think it's actually honey bread. I think it's just a name, product advertisement, fake advertisement. But anyway, yeah, footage looks good. We 1 hour into this live stream. It looks amazing. The light is going down. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to help me test this GoPro situation. This is the GoPro. I'm going to change the title to GoPro 7 Black live stream test in ND filters for the GoPro. That's what I'm gonna change. I don't know, guys. Give me a freaking title change, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Let's see how I can end this. Okay, let's see. With the GoPro, you press this little icon button to, I guess, to stop, and that will stop the live stream. And I will see you guys in the next one.